Let's talk football for a minute. You okay with that? Got the Super Bowl coming. A little football. Knafs in football. All right, last week I did two videos, specifically talking about the divisional championship games. I had four knives. The four knives best fit what I thought each team would have look like the knife for that team. All right? I didn't do good on my picks at all. Picked with my heart, one with my head, and it went the other way, and my heart won actually, and then one with my heart, and my head didn't win. This week, I'm going to do it with my heart. I don't care. Why not? The San Francisco 49ers against the Detroit Lions. I went with my heart on that pick. The Lions. They almost won. Did you see that? They kind of threw the game away. Some bad play calls, if you ask me. I like the gutsiness of going for a first down instead of kicking a field goal sometimes. But come on. When you're in that big game like that, you got to put points on the board. You got to move on from that run. You do. Just my opinion. Now, the receivers also stopped catching the ball. Yeah, Goff was putting it on the numbers, and they were dropping the ball. I don't know what that was all about. But the San Francisco's knife on that one. The Detroit Lions was the Nigerian Centurion. But the San Francisco 49ers were representing Sencut, the Sencut Serene. Button lock, aluminum, scales. I believe it's D2 on the scale. D2, not 14C20N like I said. Deep pocket carry, reversible. Anodized aluminum on the scales. Barrel spacers on the tail and on the rear. I like this knife. Locking pin up high, not down by the blade or the choil, so it's up high. I like that. The locking pin is all flipper based, knife based, right on the Ricasio. That's knife talk. All right, cool knife. Sencut just makes great knives. I love them. Now this knife is going to be going against knife that became one of my favorite slip joint knives that I carry, which is the Rough Rider Apta. This is the Rough Rider Apta 2282, RR 2282. This represented the Chiefs. So I went against the Chiefs last week and went with the Ravens because the Ravens statistically seemed like they just seem so powerful. And the Chiefs blew them away, blew their backs out. Really. And they were represented by the Rough Rider Apta 2282. Now, you hear that? It has this really, really cool walk and talk. That sound is beautiful. The black bolsters. Now, they're not really bolsters, like full one-piece bolsters. They are just for the look. Yeah. But this is what I like about these slip joints that they're making now is the blade grinds are really, really sexy. I love these blades. I'm guessing that this has VG10 steel on it, or 420, probably 420 HC. It's hard to tell. Now these aluminum scales are a little bit slick, so that can be dangerous because your hand could slide up onto the blade because they're slick. So a lot of people like good grip. But you know what? I wouldn't say that this should be a hard use knife. This is more jewelry, man jewelry, I would say. Put a nice little lanyard on there or a nice leather slip that you buy from, or you get with Duty's Daggers, man. He makes some cool slips. Or there's a guy here in Indiana. That guy right there. John, I think, with HO Adventures or something. My brain's not working, but I know he's there, and he makes leather slips for knives. He's just like an hour away from me. I've been threatening to have a beer with him, but I think he's scared. He's scared to meet me in public because he knows, he can tell by looking at me, I could be a dangerous drinker. Next thing you know, you go to have one beer with a guy like me, and you're 5 shots in, you're 4 beers down, you're getting ready to hit your number 10, and you're just like, what am I doing here? Now this guy's picking a fight. Yeah, you gotta watch out. I get that way sometimes. When I get all riled up and I'm in a place where I'm comfortable and having fun, yeah, I close the knife. Now, this is going up against the Sencut Serene. And they're both beautiful knives. They're both red like the teams. They're both completely different types of knives. Look at those. Extremely different. So different. But so beautiful, so elegant, so wonderful. Love them both. And they're budgetary. This is a $23 knife. Rough Rider. $23, guys. Get one of those. And the Serene itself is only in the 30s, maybe low 40s. You can own this one here in the 30s if you buy it off of Tim. Look at that. Really cool. Now I got to pick one. And I'm sorry, but I'm going with the Chiefs. Right there. I carry an Apta. It's got Micarta scales and a Wharncliffe blade, but it's an Apta, but it's just a little different from this. I love it. I love traditional knives. I love Sencut. I don't like San Francisco, but I like the team. Holy smokes, did they show heart when they came back and beat Detroit Lions. Yeah, Purdy is for real. Get off his tail. He needs some credit, some validation. He's done the time, and he's really good. But I'm going with Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. I'm going with those guys. Yeah. Not this one. That one. Right there. Kansas City Chiefs. Knife. This is going to be knife of the year if the Chiefs win. It's going to sell out now that I did that. I should say Patrick Kelce right on the handle. Or Travis Mahomes. Or Mahomes Kelce on the... I might do that. I might do that and put it in the cabinet. Go Chiefs.